How you doing, brother?
Cool's just working on this album.
Good. Yep. We're calling a few more apartments here, and I want to do a little smoke.
Okay,
Right. For Spanish speakers.
Okay, got it.
For Spanish. Yeah. She's fourth generation Spanish. She's got a European passport, so she don't need me for the bunch of hits. So you know his music like 100%. Like 10 years ago, he was there for the go. Ciao, Mara. Bella. I was like, where you gotta go?
So?
I stood in the way, like as a barrier. I was like, bro, you have to go now. And he was like,
海苔代わりにしてつけたりするんだけど、全然このまま巻いて、これ多い？まあいいんです。巻いてもうこれをこのまま下にして、
こうやって？
違う。
どうやって？
だから言ったじゃん。こうやって。でこうやって巻いていくの。
あ、多い。
あとは
そしてこれで今こう。
そう。もうちょっとなんかタイトにした方がいいかな。
おー、うまい。どう？
なんか春巻きの方がさ、パリパリになるよね、皮が。
す